Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. Rock Mercury here. Welcome to the Rock Mercury podcast. We got beans, green potatoes, yams, hog, dog, chunk. We have bread, beans, cornbread, and some fried chicken tofu, marinated this time. That's right, hunty, flavor packed. Yes, and don't forget the luxurious, glamorous truffle hot sauce that we're putting on here. Most of y'all can't even afford to say truffle, but yet here I am putting truffle hot sauce on my food. Yikes. Must feel quite poverty stricken right now if you're watching this without truffles. I feel bad for you, but not bad enough to share my truffles. So that is going right on there. We live for it. Truffle sauce. I advertise the heck out of this because it's such good branding. Like the actual container is so pretty to me. I'm the only one who likes this hot sauce for some reason. I think it's delicious. These other people are just like, oh, it's too glamorous. I don't deserve glamour. That's what they say to themselves. But I'm like, this is wonderful. All right, so let's have some of the beans. We had some yesterday too. But they get better overnight. That's what they always say. Food gets more, what do you call it? Marinated and seasoned set in and all that stuff. Wear my Nicki Minaj shirt. Oh yeah, it did get better overnight. It definitely did. All right. Okay. Now. It's time for the hot sauce, for the chicken. This is the part I've been really looking forward to all day. Put some hot sauce on there, because it deserves a touch. I'm actually excited to try the other one. There's one that's called the hotter sauce. I'm curious how hot that's gonna be. So let's see how this is gonna be, you guys. I'm gonna come close to the camera so y'all can hear this crunch. That's it, Paris. My master private queen chef, Paris Ray, made this for me and for the family. And it came out amazingly. That's a nice thick crust right there. Very good. That's very flavorful. Yeah, that's on point. Paris, are you liking it too? It has some cornbread with it.
You know, like chicken parm, but like tofu style.
Oh yes.
Bread it like this, and then put like the shell cheese.
I can see that.
And the Reyes tomato sauce.
I think even the thinner one would be good too. The thinner strips.
That's what I was talking about. I would do thinner for that. I would do not thinner.
Yeah, because this is
For chicken parm.
fabulous. So this marinated over 24 hours, huh?
About 24 hours.
Fabulous. Rockers and Mercuryans. That's what it needs? A new screw and a washer?
Yeah, I tried to tighten it, but it's...
Well, we'll have Chuck have that put in. Jolly TYB, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I'm loving everything today. So, I tried to stream again, live. Our PlayStation 5, Grand Theft Auto, live. This time, I got the PlayStation camera for us, so we can all use that, and the PlayStation, even though I'm probably the only one using it. Paris may use it too. Unless Michael starts streaming, he might, maybe. Never know. Get that Twitch account popping. But yeah, so we have that, and I got the headphones that are specifically for the PlayStation. Because PlayStation said, if it ain't PlayStation, you can't use it. You can't use it. That's what they said. So they said, you go out and spin that coin right now. So I went and got it. Shout out to PayPal Credit because they hooked that up. And they're sponsored that, meaning that that's what I used. So yeah, like I'm really loving the feeling of the headset. It's really nice, very comfortable. The mic isn't one of those mics that come out in front of your face, so I'm thankful for that. Even though like some of those mics work well because you can whisper easier. Because I'm gonna have to be like quieter when I do it because I'm either playing at night or playing with baby sleeping, so I don't want to be too loud. So I can make the sensitivity to the mic even more sensitive. So we'll try that. Also, with the webcam isn't the best webcam because like I'm so used to the new one I just got that has amazing like light balancing, but I'll keep on playing with this one and I'm sure I can get it to a semi-good zone to where it looks at a decent enough angle. Who else? Oh, P3 Luch. P3 sent me 2 roses. Thank you for the roses. Toast to you. Today we're drinking bubbly, cherry bubbly. Let's get those likes up, you guys. Everybody in here, let's like. There's a lot of people in here. Let's get those likes going. Thank y'all for all the likes. Florida GM sent me 2 roses as well. Thank you, Florida GM. Amazing. Love it, love it. So, if you go to my Twitch page, you're gonna see one video that has just the gameplay with audio. Another video with just me on the bottom of the screen, but you can't even hear me because apparently I didn't have the mic on. I'm like, why wasn't the mic on? So I gotta play with it some more and figure out what I did wrong. So I'll do that tonight. Get to the bottom of it, and then we'll be set. We'll be ready to go. Hopefully we don't run into that issue again. But I'm loving it. I'm loving that you can stream directly to Twitch right from. There's no more left?
Just to finish it.
Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, unless you want it, it's full.
No.
Oh, cool. I'll put it right on top. It's perfect. Thank you.
One more?
Oh yeah, whatever's in there, just get rid of it. Could have plenty for mom, right, Paris? Already in there. Awesome. I think she's eating that for dinner.
This was first.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. More greens. Thank you, Moral Soul, too. Moral Soul. Are you really moral? I think a moral soul wouldn't say they're moral. Yeah.
What?
Jollibee Chicken? Jollibee Chicken, right? The chicken place?
No, never heard of it.
I've seen it a lot on,
I've never heard of it either, but apparently it's like a really big chain. And it's,
huge chain. It's in LA
like,
too.
What's it called? It's big in the Filipino community.
People love Jollibee for some reason.
Oh no, he don't.
These beans are wonderful. So, hopefully I'll be able to live stream with you guys. I'll tell you one thing, that game is so high definition, the new Grand Theft Auto, that it's like, it's scary high definition. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. This feels like it's real. Like I'm playing in the news or something. Like it's, in a huge big screen we have too, it's a lot. Like I have to get used to it and the level of violence of the game. So I have to, at the first 15 minutes of each game, I gotta keep it chill so that I can post that for you guys. Because otherwise it's gonna be too violent otherwise. I have to really be careful to post it on TikTok. Thank y'all for all joining today. Y'all, I drove far to get that the PlayStation camera. I drove so far to get that. Thank you, P. I drove over like 28 miles to go get that because it was like it's not sold anywhere. I couldn't find it at the Best Buy near my house, which is right down the street, not at Target. But when I did go to Target to get the headset, which thankfully they had available, I saw that Tabitha Brown has her whole collection in Target. And girl, it was sold out. A lot of the main parts were sold out. I got a few things like some ravioli, some hummus. I don't know why I got the hummus. I should have got some sauce or something because anybody can do hummus. But I did get her hummus because I figured we would eat it. Bro, she had all types of cups and pans and even notebooks, towels, containers for like your lunch and stuff. Like, she really brought it. She brought it, and I'm so proud of Tabitha Brown. I've had the pleasure of being around her at a vegan festival in Los Angeles, where she shared her story, and I filmed it. And that video is still getting thousands of views. It's just a great story. You know, it's a really great story of healing and, you know, just the great things that like her plant-based lifestyle has done for her. So it was definitely an honor to be around her at that time. And I love seeing her be so huge now. Like, she's just a giant force to be reckoned with. To get a deal with Target and be nationwide like that, that's major. So congratulations to Tabitha Brown. I will be posting the video that I took in Target today. I'll be posting that on my TikTok, and I'll be tagging her in it to shout her out. Amazing. You know? Well, the guy there, like, who's one of the main stalking people, it was funny because there was this one guy that was kind of like, he was like an older dude, but he looked like this kind of rough around the edges. And then another woman who was like she was like a mixed woman, maybe like mixed with black and stuff, whatever. So they're in the same aisle, and they both worked at Target. And I was like, well, I probably should ask her about where Tabitha Brown stuff is. But then when I was going to ask her, he asked me first. He was like, hey, you need any help finding anything? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, do you know what Tabitha Brown? And I thought he was going to say, Tabitha who? Who's Tabitha Brown? Nope. I judged the wrong book. I chose the book by the wrong cover. Or I judged, and that was not right. Because he knew everything. And he took me right to Tabitha's section, told me about what they're thinking about doing, because they sold out of all her products, and they're thinking about like ordering way more because of how successful it's been. Instead of people have just been flocking to that section, and that's why they put all of her special like cookware and lifestyle brands right next to the food section, which they don't usually do that. You don't usually get all that type of stuff next to the food section. Like, usually it's all the way on the other side of the store in the home and living, like literally the other opposite side of the store. You know, Target's huge. So he was telling me all that. He started scanning the barcodes to let me know like when the next shipment's coming in, and I was like, whoa, like he really knew his stuff. And he was just like telling me like I can come on Wednesdays or Fridays is when the shipments come in. And I was just thankful to hear it all. Like he took his time. So shout out to Target. I always love going to Target. It's like a joy to me. It's like going to a theme park. Actually, better than a theme park. Theme parks are overrated. Just to go ride around in some crazy ride and, you know, upcheck your internals, turn your insides inside out for some thrill rides and overpriced nasty food. No. Target gives you cleanness, space to walk around, beauty, things you actually want, great customer service. You don't get lost like you do at a theme park. If you want to ride, just get one of the baskets and stand on it as you put yourself down the parking lot. Actually, don't do that because those baskets are made of plastic, not metal. Don't do that. You're gonna fall. But yeah, Target is just such a fun place to me. Love it. I used to like Walmart, but that's when I was like, no, that's not true. I never used to like Walmart. That's a lie. I love Target. I've been blessed to be in a Target commercial. A few of them actually. But, it was a great experience, and I just feel like Tabitha is gonna have to grow a lot in that area. Like, they're gonna keep her permanently. I feel that. I'm telling y'all, her stuff was sold out. You couldn't find hardly any of the main things you wanted, like the meat replacement things, like the burger patties and the chicken, the plant-based chicken that she does for her brand. Couldn't find any of it. It was all just gone, barren. You'll see in the video I post. So if you don't know who Tabitha Brown is, just type her into TikTok. She'll show up. She has millions and millions of followers. She'll show right on up. But shout out to Tabitha. Really awesome to hear. Such, an uplifting, positive person. It honestly makes me wish that I never became problematic. It makes me wish that I just kept it cute the whole time. But I was depressed. And I made some bad decisions and said some things that I didn't need to say. But even with that, I'm still getting good views on TikTok. Still getting amazing views on YouTube now. So I'm just gonna stay clean. And I went through my YouTube account last night. That's what it was, Paris. That's why I stayed up to 4 a.m. That's why I stayed up to 4 a.m. last night. Cause I went to my YouTube account and deleted or privated so many videos. Anything that had to do with Mary Jane, my ex Mary Jane, I don't talk to her anymore. I don't even know her. So I've privated all those videos. It took forever. And any video that was kind of just sketchy, I was like, And I think I still need to go through again. To be really honest, I think I have to go through again and do another round. Just to make sure. But yeah, I'm in a different zone because now I'm like, no, let me use the algorithm for my good. I'm getting over 10,000 views a day off of YouTube. Well, 5,000 per day. 10,000 per 48 hours, which is 2 days. So it's going well. So I'm like, I need to be smart. You said enough what?
It's a man, not tofu.
That tofu is delicious. Thank you, Kaylin, for the 2023. Yeah, 2023 is that year for me. It's always been that year. It's been a journey, but I'm taking this I'm gonna be super more thoughtful with my content. I mean, as I said, I'm about to be streaming Grand Theft Auto. I don't know if I can post Grand Theft Auto on TikTok. There's so much cursing in the actual game. The game itself has, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Maybe I'll post it on YouTube. We're just cursing on TikTok already, but I don't know. And there's music plays. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I think the best thing I can do is just release it to YouTube and put the content warning on there, 18 and up warning for that. Because it's still Grand Theft Auto, so it's still gameplay. I see plenty of gameplay on YouTube, but I just don't know. I gotta be careful. And I'm like nervous on my platform. So they really be saying like even as you're driving, the people say certain stuff to you and they flip you off. I hit this lady in Grand Theft Auto, and I can see through her window that she flipped me off. It's that clear. Before, when they sat in the car, they were just like this. Now they're over here cussing you out from their car. The money they must have spent. Rockstar is the best gaming company. And I know some people think like, oh, violent games make people more violent. I think it relieves more stress. Like, I love this kind of game, but I don't want to go commit any violence at all. I've been playing games since I was younger. Like I played since the very first Grand Theft Auto I was playing. I never wanted to go and, well, I have dealt with weapons, but never like in a violent way, only at a range. A completely legal range where I paid money to go and have ammo and do what I have to do, at targets. To aim at targets. Like, that's not violent. That's technical. So I don't know. I think if you're gonna be violent, you're just gonna be violent. I like these games because it's just fun. It's fun to like be in this reckless kind of world. Like we all have that kind of side of us who wants to be wild and do whatever. So right now I'm playing in the story mode of Grand Theft Auto, but I also have the online version as well on there. But we have both of them. But I think I'm just gonna go through the whole story mode, and then after I beat it, we'll start playing around with the online. That way I know how to aim better, and I need to learn some more stuff first. Also, I want to get through all the cheat codes. I know there's some good cheat codes out there. I know there are. Oh, I can't. I should probably get into that right away. Because I don't like beating the game the fair way. I'm going to cheat my way through the whole game. Because it's hard. And I want to do it with, like, the best type of artillery and stuff. It's going to be fun. I don't want to get the flying cars. I want to do it all. So I'm going to look up online and see what cheat codes I can do. And we'll go in. I also love that in this game you can buy properties. And it looks very much like California. Like, it really looks like exactly like Santa Monica, and it's like after like having lived in Los Angeles for so long and playing this game, it blows your mind how like almost exact it is. Certain differences, but like a lot of it's so similar in certain areas of the game. And then when I was playing Spider-Man yesterday, Spider-Man's based in New York, and I love New York, and I lived there too for a while. And Spider-Man, that New York escape was very much real. It's like how it looks. Apparently, the new one, the Spider-Man Miles Morales one, is even more real, even more like based on New York in high definition. So that's the one I'm gonna play for you guys, because I didn't stream me playing Spider-Man yesterday because that was like the older Spider-Man. So I'm gonna stream me playing Miles Morales, who's the first black Spider-Man, I think. Why not? Moneybag Buildwag, thank you for the sharing my live. Thank you Anthony Tene for following. Thank you Solaman Aluau for the follow. I appreciate all of you guys following. We're at 2.3 thousand likes. Iconic. I told my sister today, that she should be proud of me because somebody went in my DMs on Instagram and they told me, "You're not black." The F, you know, LOL. And instead of responding to them, telling them about their mother, their grandmother, you know, their existence, having been birthed in a public toilet bathroom stall, you know, instead of reminding them about how much better I am than them, I immediately went and pressed report for harassment, and then I blocked them. And I was so proud of myself. Because you know me, I'll go back and forth with some trolls for fun. I don't care. It's just really fun. I get bored. I get bored now to say whatever I need to say to some trolls and just let some steam off. The same way you would on a game. The only issue is that I'm risking my platform just to come at some trolls. For what? What's the point? What's the point? And I'm learning that more and more. This troll had a private account saying that I'm not black. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I was like, okay, great. Give me a better credit score then. Okay, great. Give me like less racial profiling since I'm not black apparently to you. Like what? Like what? Y'all know how this works in this world? I'm proud to be black though. Also, I don't care about this race stuff anymore. I'm so over making everything about race. I already told you guys that there's extraterrestrials out there. Not out there, they're around. I'm not caring about something as low frequency as racial issues. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm swatting a gnat away. I really, even going through this year, I don't want to talk about race anymore, to be honest. Like, I feel like it's consumed so much of us in such a pointless battle. It's like, oh, well, you're this color, or you're darker, or you're lighter, or you're from here, and you're from there, da-da-da. Guess what? We're all humans, and there's extraterrestrials here as well. So why are we focusing on these shades when we need to figure out what these extraterrestrials really want, how we can collaborate with them in a better way, more efficient way, and break out of our matrix mindset? Like, we need to figure out that stuff. I don't care about these race. I don't even want to talk about race anymore ever again. I'm gonna really try to focus on that. If I can just block any race talk, because even with family, sometimes we like go into that zone, or like in the news, it's always the narrative, race this, race that. Oh God, just because race that and that. It's like, I just don't care. I just literally don't care anymore. I understand more and more why Raven Simone was like, they're like, what race do you identify as, Raven Simone? She was like, I'm American. I'm American. I was like, fine, that's great. There we go. Let's leave it at that. Like, I'm just over it. I feel like when you involve yourself in that battle, you just like, it just gets muddy and it's for no reason. Holly Joe's in the house. She says, hello. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't injustices based on different skin colors. I'm saying that I'm tired of that. I'm tired of even acknowledging how, like, these minor differences in human bodies, when we have a bigger situation going on, like extraterrestrials that are here working with our government. Like, I'm over it. I'm just done. I just don't have any time. I don't have any energy for it. Like, people who commit those attacks against people because of the color of their skin, that's terrible, and it's very low frequency. But I'm not gonna be involved in that anymore, or at least give it more energy. I want to give that more energy. Holly Joe's in the house. Hey, Holly Joe. Hello to you. K Marie followed me. Thank you, K Marie. Catergod23, thank you for following. Andrew Tate said something very interesting. He was like, do you think that rich people talk about race when they're having meetings or discussing their wealth or anything, their wealth? All they know is that they're a billionaire and so is that person a billionaire too. Like, and they're like, all they know is where their yacht is parked at, and can they do business together? They're not caring about race situation. They use race to separate us small people, us broke people, brokies and wagies. That's all they use it for, and I'm over it. I don't want that narrative. It's so boring. It's like, we have to fight. We matter. Let's go burn down everything that matters to us because we matter. No, I'm not doing that. Rena Maz, thank you for the follow. My Rossalties man. Thank you for the follow. I don't know what that name is, but thank you. Holly Joe says, "Happy Monday, you rock star." Oh, thank you, Holly Joe. Sending love your way. Holly Joe says, "I grew up in a very affluent family, and they never spoke of race." Exactly. I knew Holly Joe was rich. Paris, you knew Holly Joe was rich, didn't you? Holly Joe is the richest. She's a celebrity. We love you, Holly Joe. We thank you for your support. And we love, you see, and she's the perfect example of affluent families, people who are doing successfully and doing well in life. They're not worried about low frequency things about race and differences of that, like, or stereotypes and like, it's just so, there's other things to talk about. Like, where are you going to vacation next? How are the investments going? Like, what's, this fun things. Grillaman, official YV, thank you for the wishing bottle. What is that? 3 wishing bottles, yes. Grillman from Texas, follow me. Thank you for the follow, yeah. Grillman from Texas. Holly Joe said, "I love y'all too." Yes, Holly Joe, we love you. You're amazing. And that, I thought somebody else followed. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. But yeah, it's easy to get sucked into it because the news keeps on gaslighting us to make that the conversation constantly. But you miss out on so much life when you're only focused on the things that separate you. When you only focus on things that separate, you lose so much. Like our family, we have a mixed family. We have all kind of races in our family. We have black, we have Hispanic in our family. We have Filipino people in our family. We have Italian. We have white, Irish. African, like we have all kind of people. We have family dinners. We have family events. We have a great time. We live our life. Nothing but love for each other. We're not like thinking about that kind of stuff until the news tries to force you to think about it and tells you that you're not woke unless you think about these kind of things all the time. So no more. Official VYVY sent me a finger heart. Thank you for the finger heart. Oh, Shay's in the house. Shay said, "Holly Joe, sending love to Holly Joe." Yes. Holly Joe said, sending love back to Shay. Beautiful. We love the love. We love the love. Yeah, I don't want to talk negatively about anyone, to be honest. Like, I'm just over it. Let me go through my feuds so I can dismiss my feuds. The first feud I'm going to dismiss is my ex-husband. I'm going to dismiss that because I don't even care anymore. I don't wish anything negative or anything. I just don't care. I'm just in a different space. I want to move. I want to evolve past everything. I'm done with talking about that. I'm done with talking about Cardi B negatively because even though she came for Nicki Minaj, who I love, who cares? Who cares about any of this stuff? She's still a person. Yes, she may be involved in drama. Yes, she may be being used as a pawn in the industry. Who cares? Meg Thee Stallion, drama. Okay, fine. Like, I don't care. I wish her well. I wish her healing and guidance. Sleepy Joe Biden. Whatever. He's just doing what he's supposed to be told. Like, I'm supposed to not like him? I don't care. Who else do I not publicly like? There's one person I don't want to forgive because I can't stand him. But I don't even deal with him anymore. It was the person I was dealing with at Rock Nation. So shady, such a snake. But I could just dismiss them. I could just not care. I could also just not care. Because they already got their karma. I already watched their karma personally get handed to them in a paper bag. So I'm fine with that. Like I can dismiss that. I can say I'm done with that situation too. There's a lot. I just all of it. I just don't care. I want to focus on elevatory things, like elevating and just moving forward. The drama really will toxify your life. It's not worth it. None of these narratives. I feel like I can come on here and support you guys with ways to increase your business, you know, to build your dreams, to go and follow your actual dreams, to take charge of your destiny, to build your website, to get some real estate investments if you want that, to talk about stock market stuff. Like, I could talk about things that are going to actually affect your life and give you more resources to have freedom in certain places. Not so that you obsess over these freedoms, but so that you can have the freedoms. So you have the knowledge to get these certain freedoms, or to share my experience as I get these things too. Like, that sounds more fun to me. That sounds more useful. And I want to do that. I just want to talk about things that are going to be actually uplifting. Like, it's still going to be vlog style. Like, I'll still just chat with you guys and read what you guys got to say. But I'm over it. And that means I guess I kind of have to shift what I'm watching too. But even one of the channels I watch, which is usually a lot of drama, Tasha K. I love watching Tasha K. I was watching her, and she was speaking from Africa. So she was there visiting her son. Her son is 3 years old, and he's being raised in Africa. She sent her son to be raised by her husband's mother and like the uncles and stuff that are there, because she wanted him to have a strong African schooling, a strong African what do you call it, experience, like with those type of schools, and this to learn different languages, and she just felt like it was a better environment for him. So she goes and travels back and forth between Florida and there, you know, every few weeks or a month or so, like however the flow is. But she did it on purpose. She had plenty of money. She could have got the best school in Florida, but she knew that American school system was a lot of it off. And her husband's from Africa, in the region where he is. He's gaining a lot of cool qualities as he grows up, becoming much more cultured. And so she's discussing more of her life. And I found that more interesting than her videos about other people. Like, I will say her angles on things are usually pretty balanced. Like, I like to hear some of her feedback on the culture, what's going on in the world. But sometimes it feels stressful to hear it because it's not always exactly true. You know, it's not like, it's kind of, you know, she takes a lot of liberties when it comes to her delivery of pop culture topics. But when she was speaking about her own life and her own journey and her marriage and how she had met her husband and what she was doing before, and they've been married 18 years now, like all these kind of things, like she's discussing that, you start seeing her as like just a person she is. And I found it so interesting. Like, I really found that content more interesting than a lot of stuff I watch from her. And I do watch a lot of it because I like her voice. She's funny to me. So I just feel like that's, like, she shared something real. Like, she shared what she knows for real. She knows her life. When she shares the stuff for celebrities and drama and pop culture, she's sharing her opinion on it. But it's not like something she knows for sure. She always has to say allegedly this, allegedly that, everything's allegedly, even my name's allegedly. That's what she says. So it's like a different level of comfort she has when she just live streaming her life, talking about things that really matter to her, and she knows. So I've been seeing different videos, like the truth about Kim Kardashian, the truth about the Backstreet Boys, the truth about this, Then you hear about this, the toxic friendship of this people. And I've been skipping past them lately. I've been like, no. You only get a certain amount of hours per day. I want to read more about Wix development, like different web development techniques, and, you know, real estate trends that are going on now. And I still love Candace Owens' page. I feel like she unravels a lot of what's going on, because no matter what, you're always going to be around certain realities when you live in this world and society So I do enjoy Candace Owens still, and I really enjoy Andrew Tate too, because they give you active things to combat all of the negativity that's just naturally in the world, or like in our society at least. They give you like tools to to defend yourself against a lot of these agendas that can seem like, oh well, yeah, it's just the rainbow. Nothing wrong with the rainbow. They just want equal rights, and yeah, you know what? Maybe that is what a woman means. Maybe that is this. I guess it's fine. Like I don't want to be seen like I'm hateful. You know, you can just easily get drawn into so much distortion, and so I like certain people who just uncover what is really going on, but they don't want you to stick in drama. Like Andrew Tate doesn't want you to stay in drama. He wants you out of that. He wants you to wake up. I feel like Candace Owens does too. She wants you to wake up. Gary Vaynerchuk, I really enjoy him. I feel like he's somebody who wants you to wake up to your power and to take action on what you can do. In a certain light, I do feel like Beyonce wants you to wake up too. She's not out there putting more drama out there. She's putting her art, her music, and she's uplifting people. You know, even though some people, I think there's like one person left in the world who hasn't heard her album. It's like one person, I don't know where they are. Probably some like ran down area in Texas somewhere, just by a lake or something. Just a mess, you know. But yeah, other than that, everybody else who's heard the album has been uplifted and evolved. But I guess that one person will be like, you know, kind of like a cave person or something, because they haven't heard Beyonce's album. And I feel bad for them, but it's like that's their choice not to evolve. Like in evolution, you have to choose the things that you're going to bring into your life, and to bring you to the next level. And when Beyonce gave that album to us, everybody said yes. But like I said, there's just that one person somewhere. Somewhere there's that one person. And they said, I'm going to go back to being a Neanderthal before I listen to this Beyonce album that she gave to us for free, basically. It's on YouTube. So many ways to listen to it. You know what? I bet you that even this person's child has heard Beyonce's album before. She has. Yeah, that's really deep. Well, one of that person is. Oh, hi, Paris. I know you're there.
Yeah. Are you enjoying the Rockwell and the new food? Oh, your plate's done. You feeling sleepy?
How about you focus less on poisoning my food and more on listening to Beyonce's new album
I don't want to.
that isn't new anymore?
I don't care. I don't care.
You didn't hear her say that. Please, TikTok, don't attack me, TikTok, for what her words have to say. That's hate speech, I know. Thank you, Indecisive Darius, for following me. Thank you, Scorpio50. Thank you, Yadina, for the follow. Thank you, December Issue. My girl Shay is in the house. Who else is uplifting? I feel like Jordan Peterson's uplifting too. Whispers, I don't care either. Shay!
Thank you, Shay. Like, it's, I don't know, maybe it's just
Shay.
I don't believe that Beyonce's the most important thing in the world anymore.
What? What's happening here? I'm so
The truth is what's
disillusioned.
happening.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
Beyonce has not
confused.
done more for me than Candace Owens has.
Candace Owens did not like Beyonce's album. She said it was objectively a bad album. And I almost unfollowed and blocked
I did
Candace
not know
Owens.
that, but I already agree. I did not hear her say that, but I already
She
agree.
did say it. She did it on the episode about Taylor Swift. She said that Taylor Swift's album is also like not a good album.
And then also knowing all the stuff that she went through behind the scenes with her relationship made it seem very fake, you know? Of like all the music that she put out before, like it's contradicting to what we know actually happened, you know, and the stuff that was tolerated. But then you're telling everybody else to leave their man. You know, like it's stuff like that, which is no, like whatever, live your life, but it's like if the music that we listen to introduces different elements into our own life, I don't need that. I know you're disappointed. I know you're looking at me sideways. I know. It's fine. Because you haven't listened to Logic's new album. Logic did more than Beyonce. He dropped way more bombs of knowledge in his album.
Dropping what?
Knowledge.
You have to pick your words better.
Way more knowledge.
Beyonce could have taught you how to speak better on her censored version of Renaissance. Because the other version is very uncensored.
I still love Beyonce as a performer, as an artist, but
Shay says, "Rock, give Paris the mic." LOL.
I don't need that.
I guess they can hardly hear you. Well, besides all the blasphemy that was spoken from my Neanderthal sister, music Neanderthal, who decided to not bless her ears with Beyonce album.
You know what? Go back and listen to Voyage to India by India Irie. That's going to give you more. You know? It's going to give you more. I don't need more twerking music. I don't need that. I need some soulful music that elevates my mind and spirit. I don't need more leadership music. I'm good.
I'll take all the booty shaking music I can get. Well, there's that. There's that. But I'm going to, for sure, fuel myself with elevating content like Beyonce's album, which is elevating. Even though people who've chosen darkness and a dark style of living, they may not see the elevation in her music, and that's okay. That's okay.
I mean, Darth Vader was dropping mad knowledge. So the dark side isn't always the worst.
Darth Vader was the right person in
That's my point.
Star Wars.
Painted as a villain, but actually speaking truth. So
Darth Vader was the smartest one.
I'll take the villain cap for now. Take it for now.
You don't deserve. Beyonce is the hero and the villain. She's Sasha Fierce, which is the villain, and the hero Beyonce. You get to be one of her subjects. At best.
What did Keisha Cole say? I wouldn't go that far. Shoot, that was a lot. But I mean, it was a lot, but there was also truth to it.
Mm-hmm.
She just didn't need to say anything in general. That was, I think, why she got so much backlash. There was nothing to say.
Is it
On
the
paper,
truth?
No one asked her.
She came out of nowhere. Keisha Cole came out of nowhere.
Unprovoked. Okay, that's why she got that kind of response. But
The truth in what she said is what got her canceled.
yeah,
Because she was like Kaya, who says all kind of out there stuff nobody cares about. We just like to say, oh, she's like somebody on the street speaking nonsense again. When it comes to Kaya, I mean, I still love my sister, even though she's both filled with hatred.
I would hope so.
She's filled with hatred. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to love somebody who's filled with so much hatred. But I do my best to still support her. And I hope that one day her ears will heal. And they will desire healthy things like Renaissance Act 1 from Beyonce. So all we can do is hope. All we can do is hope for the best. Yeah. On other news, I wanted to talk about real quickly, because I know I discussed this whole thing with Jeffree Star, speaking about the Illuminati, like surviving the Illuminati attacks or whatever. And I want to say that I do want to call BS on it, because if he is going to say that he survived the Illuminati, but then not tell us anything, what's the point of saying it? Like, at that point, you might as well say what you're going to say, because now you're already exposing their plan to take you out. So, like, what do you think? Like, what are you holding back now? You know, so I think he was doing it for attention, like always.
It worked.
It did work.
Talking
Everybody.
about it.
Everybody talked to everybody. It was all over. It was all kind of conspiracy. Reddits were talking about it, and all kind of blogs. It was everywhere. And so he compared himself to Kanye and Britney. He said, "If you guys only knew what's happening to Britney and Kanye right now." And part of me, I've seen the behind the scenes of the beast of the entertainment industry. I've seen it. So I get what he's saying in a way, but it's also like he's not even at that level. He wishes he was at that level. He probably misses being in the room where he could have been a victim to those kind of things.
Even Tequila said the same thing, but like almost 10 years ago now. She said the same thing about she was kidnapped by the Illuminati and.
Yeah, they're saying that Kanye's that too. Kanye's been abducted by the Illuminati.
Anyone actually formally missing?
Anybody who's part of the Illuminati volunteered to be there. They did a lot to get in, so I don't really care what happens to them, to be honest. It's just, I leave it at that. To be real, like it's not my problem because you have to do so much to be a part of it. You have to do so much, and so but you want it. You got what you wanted. You got it. There you go. Have fun. Have fun. Shay says, "Wow, Tila Tequila. I forgot about her."
Exactly.
So does she forget about herself.
Exactly.
So, all right, you guys. Rockets and Mercuryans, I'm so full. You know, even people with Baytrid can make amazing, wonderful meals that hopefully didn't have rat poisoning in them. But I do encourage you to not trust a person who hasn't listened to Beyonce's new album because they don't want to evolve. And you want to just like keep yourself uplifted, you know? Goodness. Such a mess back there. Don't pay attention to that, you guys. So yeah, rock on, Rockers and Mercuryans. Thank you, Shay, for being here. Thank you, everyone. We got the 3.5 thousand likes. I'm out of here. I need to go and chill and digest this food and get ready for my gym session tonight. And before then, the baby's going to sleep. So, rock on, Mercuryans. See y'all in the next live. Bye.